Sorry, I have to use some glasses these days. Thank you. My name is Bill Hunnicutt, and I am running for Troup County Tax Commissioner. I want to first of all thank Peter and the Republican Party for putting this on tonight. I want to thank all the candidates here and thank all of you for coming out to support Troup County. It's good to see you. I only have 5 minutes. That's hard for me, so let me get right to it. My family. I have a long history. 4 generations of Hunnicutts have done a lot of great things in this community. I would use the whole 5 minutes to get into all of it, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I do want to talk about my wife, Karen. She's a pediatrician here in town. She has been a great support to me. I see she couldn't make it tonight. She's still taking care of kids. Oh, there she is. Good. I'm excited she's here. Karen and I, when she got out of med school, we had a choice of where we could move. And we chose to move back to Troup County so we could raise our kids in the same way we were raised. That was very important to us. Why is this job important? The Troup County Tax Commissioner's Office. I didn't know a year ago why it was important. I didn't know what all it took to run that office. I had friends ask me and thought my skill set would be good at running that office. So I went up and I talked to Mr. Wood and asked him to tell me about it. He sat down and talked to me about it, and I soon realized I would be good at that job. My skill set and my career is perfect for that job. And so I volunteered and went up there to work and found out that it is a very complex job. It is like running a complex financial services business, which is what I did, which is what I want to talk about. My career is based on, I built from the ground up a complex financial services business. It grew to over 50 employees over 5 states. And we had an average about $30 million of business going through our office every month that I was responsible for. Every nickel I was responsible for. I had to build departments to run that company. Origination departments, processing, underwriting, closing, post-closing, funding, insuring, human resource departments. Every bit of that I had to build and I had to oversee, and I was responsible for it. And until you've been in those shoes, you don't know what that is. Now, the job of the tax commissioner's office brings most of the money, a majority of the money that comes into our county to give our services to our citizens. That's where the money comes from. And it's important that that job is done right. It is also a management job. You're managing a staff of about 10 to do the various tasks it takes that the tax commissioner's office is required to do for the citizens of Troup County. So it is, in fact, a management of a financial services job. Why do I feel like I'm the best for that job? Because of my history, because of what I built. I built that company to where we were doing tens of millions of dollars a month. Now, I do want to point out, in 2008, after building that company for 15 years, as you all know, we had a financial services crunch in this country. And a lot of us in the financial services market took a hard time, and it was tough. And when they changed the laws, it made my company where I felt I needed to close it down because it went from being a great asset to a great liability overnight. And that was tough. But I used my character, my integrity. I made sure every employee I had when I decided to close that company had a job. Many of them I found jobs for, to make sure that their families did not take a hit because we decided to close the company down. Now, after that, about 2 years later, Wells Fargo had all of our buildings. I had about $5 million worth of buildings. When they got their $25 billion bailout, which I'm still waiting on my check, by the way, they did change how they were handling things, and they forced me into a bankruptcy. I think it's important for y'all to know that. I grew a lot from it, and I know what tough times are like, and I know how to come through them. It's a part of my story, and I thought it was important for you to know that. Going forward, I'm excited Troup County has got some great things going. We've got some great leadership. We've got some great leadership coming, and I'm excited to be a part of it. And I sure hope that you will vote me in, make me a part of it, because I can't do the job unless I get elected for the job. So just to reiterate, I do have a business degree from the University of Georgia. I think that's important. The job of the Tax Commissioner's Office is running a complex financial services job. That's exactly what I did. Because of my time with Mr. Wood, he's gotten to know me and know that I can do the job, have his full endorsement, and I appreciate it. But for all those reasons, I hope you vote me in, Tax Commissioner, Troup County, Georgia. Thank you.